Can a text prompt build a game you'd ship? Seele AI says yes. The money part stays unsettled.
Bird clone. This is real-time game development done by AI. From quest games to shooters to stage lights and crowds to garage scenes with futuristic vehicles, everything is possible with just a single prompt, just a single input sentence. That's the wild part. No modeling, no scripting, no Unity. You just describe what you want and Seele does the rest. You can test your game, publish it, and even share it online. Everything lives in.
That promise covers assets, logic, and audio from text alone, aimed at people who could never code a game. The vendor's claim comes next.
Your personal game studio, powered entirely by AI. Here's how it works. You type a single sentence describing the game you want. Something like a cyberpunk open-world shooter game. Within seconds, Seele generates a playable prototype, complete with environments, characters, and mechanics. Want to add dragons? Done.
So what exactly is Seele? Seele is the world's first multimodal game building model, which can create a complete 3D game just from a simple sentence. You simply type your imagination, and Seele turns it into characters, environments, stories, even voice and dialogue. How does it work? 1. Unified multimodal architecture. Seele can understand text, image.
A 10 million example training set sounds authoritative, but that's still the vendor talking. Watch what a single prompt actually produces before trusting the spec sheet.
This video, I'll show you exactly how to do it. So this is the platform, and it's called Seele AI. And it's a revolutionary game development platform that's powered by AI. So with Seele AI, you can create fully functional 3D games just by telling the platform what you want. So one simple text prompt, and with that text prompt, you can go from 0 to a complete game in seconds.
Guys, here's a clip of one of my first attempts. I typed, generate a horror RPG game set in an abandoned school campus with NPCs. And that's exactly what this tool built. An overgrown courtyard, flickering lights in empty hallways, NPCs wandering through the dark. You can even interact with them. Everything was generated dynamically as I watched it come to life.
Daniel's horror RPG is the strongest independent look yet, genuinely playable. Whether you can earn from it waits till the end. First, iteration.
After that, I asked to switch the map to daylight and change to a cute visual when the boss's HP drops below 50%. And yeah, folks, it just worked. You can keep stacking commands like this, and the system maps everything into actual game mechanics. Progress in real time. At first, it created a cozy city block with first-person exploration. But there was one big problem. The player kept falling through the ground. So, my friends, I asked the platform to fix it. It started calculating the size of the map, adjusting the ground area, and trying again. Sometimes it failed, but it always corrected itself.
The reality isn't one-click magic. Dan hit a broken build and reprompted repeatedly before physics behaved. That effort matters for anyone judging real usability.
Okay, my friends, let's wrap it up. I've got to say, I am genuinely impressed by how easy it is to make a 3D game with Seele AI. We refined the physics, set up controls, and even made the speed boosters work, all through simple text prompts. Whether you're a game designer, a hobbyist.
Prompts can build mechanics, sure, but the limit that decides it for many. You can share a game today, yet still can't monetize it.
That's the next big step. So after you create your game, just click release and your game is live. Anyone can play it and you can start building an audience. So features like setting up ads, in-app purchases, and charging a fee to play the games are in development currently, and you can pitch your idea to investors or raise money via GoFundMe. So you don't need a team of developers or to put years into bringing a game to life anymore. With Seele AI, you have a fully working prototype and a fully functional game. So the proof of concept that was holding you back to go and then improve that over time and test it with players.
Seele AI suits solo hobbyists prototyping playable games without coding. Skip it if you need reliable, shippable builds or want to earn revenue. Monetization simply isn't here yet. Every clip links to the full video in the description. Go watch the originals. This is educational content, not professional advice.